explaining the drives that encourages citizenship behavior in an organization. But first of all, I will be explaining about organizational citizenship behavior. Organizational citizenship behavior deals with the action and behavior that are not required by workers. They are not critical to the job but benefit the team and encourage even greater organizational functioning and efficiency. Mars model of individuals' behavior is a model that seeks to elaborate individual behavior and result of internal and external factors or influence combined together. The name itself is an acronym for individual motivation, abilities, role perception, and situational factors.
We'll be using the Mars model that encourages the drive of the citizenship behavior in an organization. The M stands for motivation. The motivation is defined as the internal forces that affects the individual's voluntary behavior. When an individual has high motivational, they'll be more persistent in doing their job or task that is delegated to them. There are 5 levels of the hierarchy. The first one, that is the main one, is the basic needs, which is basically the employees, like basic pay and wages that the organization provides to them. So basically, when an organization gives the employees a better pay or their basic needs, it'll actually encourage them to be more motivated to do their job well for the organization willingly. The second on the hierarchy is the security needs. This is basically the additions to the basic needs of an employee. Basically, like it asks the questions if the organization pays for their insurance, how much they contribute to the employee's EPF. When an organization stresses on the importance of the security needs for their employees, that the employees will have a sense of security in their workforce, and therefore it will increase their motivation. The third level in the hierarchy is the social needs. So basically, not only is the financial needs are very important to these employees, but however, every individual wants to feel accepted in their workforce. The organization should actually encourage or actually create more events or programs or talks that will actually encourage a community. So therefore, it'll increase the entire workforce that is with high motivational. So therefore, it'll actually encourage them to develop or to help increase their citizenship behavior in the organization. The second last in the hierarchy is basically the esteem needs. Every individual or every employee has their own personal goals or career goals that they would like to reach in their career line. So basically, when the employees get the benefits where credit is due and it is given to them by their employers, they are actually more motivated in the future to do better in the long run. The last, but at the top of the hierarchy, is self-actualization. Self-actualization is actually a very personal. Every individual have their different level of self-actualization that it actually depends on the individual itself. But when the organization has an influence on the basic four, it will actually encourage or push the employees or individuals to actually reach this self-actualization by themselves.
Hi, I'm Nur Ala Hairani binti Muhammad. I'm from AM501B. I will briefly explain more on the next model, which is ability. As we all know, ability is the natural tendency to learn a capability needed to complete a task successfully. Ability is divided into aptitudes. Aptitudes are natural talents that help people learn more efficiently and effectively. Secondly is learning capabilities, is to accomplish skills and knowledge. Thirdly is competency, is an individual values or a personality trait that other features in result of superior performance. performance. And last but not least is the person job fit, which is to match a person with a job despite of their qualification, their experience, and their developing employee abilities through training. For example, I give you is Ika completes a task in 4 days, while the time allocated was only 6 days. She has the ability to complete it before the required time frame. Or such as for next example is Atira. She is able to
Mars model is role perception. Motivation and ability must come along with role perception. It is because role perception is as a guideline for the employers or employees to do or perform their job. So there are 3 components in role perception. Firstly is to understand the specific tasks assigned to them. Each employees must know their specific duties so that they know how to do or to perform well in doing their job. Without inaccurate or unclear role perception or guidelines, they are unable to perform their jobs well or excellent. This will lead to dismissal of jobs. Okay, secondly is to understand priority of their various tasks. Employees may be given with different or various types of tasks that they need to complete in certain time, so that role perception will help them to handle or to manage which work or which task they need to do first. They have to settle down with first, so that they don't have any overlap works or tasks to do. And the third one is to understand preferred behavior in accomplish assigned tasks. So employees need to be multifunction, or they should have different or various expertise so that they know which method is the most suitable to apply in order to complete or in order to accomplish their work or tasks being given.
My next point is situational factor. Situational factor can be a factor from internal and external environment and beyond the control of people and need action to react with. It is also a condition beyond the employee's immediate control that influence the behavior and the performance of the employees itself. Next is the example of the situational factors are the environment, work and school, and the people around us. There are 2 types of situational factor, such as internal and external factor. Internal factors can be related to the internal practice, leadership, organization policies, procedures, and also the administrative requirement. For the external factor, it's require the family and financial constraint, customer, and also the legal requirement. That's all.